So I want to get into Karazin, and I'm like, damn, where do I start with this one? And I was listening to Sarge's video response to Crystal and Karazin's indirect but direct response to Chrissy. And when I was listening to the Sarge video, I was like, man, he's getting it. He's breaking it down. But when I watched, Karazin's indirect response to Chrissy, I noticed in the comment section that a lot of, Karazin's followers are now downplaying it like, oh, the biracials aren't the problem. I know cool ass biracial women, and they're not colorist, or they don't feed into it, and they're cool. But with them and Karazin, they just go through the motion. You know, let there be another, and there will be another, issue with viral issue between light skinned and dark skinned women. And black women on Karazin's page will talk about how they're feeling erased, and you know, and it's going to be an eventually when white boys get into colorism too. Not saying that they haven't reached it yet. It's just that they don't notice it, and so eventually, um, eventually they're gonna catch wind, and you know these swirlers may be competing with light skinned women. On a side note, I do want to address this other YouTuber, successful single black woman. I don't know. It's something to that degree. And she's hyping up Rihanna. She's talking about Rihanna's conscious and woke because she's dating an Arab man, and this is a sign that black women are, are in the pinnacle moment of saying fuck the black man or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not like these other black men that bitch about celebrity gossip and all that shit. That's for the tabloids. You know, I really don't give a fuck about that shit. Um, but I'm not gonna act like black women are comparable to Rihanna. Rihanna is not the everyday black woman. Not in looks, maybe in behavior and attitude, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to how her lifestyle, and especially her looks, I mean, that's not the everyday sister. You know, Keisha, you know, ain't got a chance in hell with um, Muhammad at the corner store, or even getting a billionaire Arab man. So it's slim pickings. But hey, I'm not saying that they're not desirable or whatever. I'm just saying that a lot of these women who follow Karazin or hype up interracial dating and shit on black men constantly, they tend to over dramatize interracial relationship between celebrities, and it's like, yay, they're waking up, we're waking up, black women, we're wanted. And I'm like, okay, I mean, let's just go with it. Let's just fuck with it and just say, hey, okay, this one Arab man out of the many millions of other Arabs, I'm yet to see black women being valued, or in general. This is like with the celebrity thing. It's individual. It's just individual. Okay, hey, Muhammad may slip in, two or three black women, for whatever reason. But you're not gonna see Muhammad and his family, and Muhammad's people in general, you know, flying up posters saying black is beautiful, and all your lead love interests for these, Arab TV shows, music videos, etc. They're not going to be starring Lapita or your dark skinned sisters, you know, or black women in general. So it's kind of funny with Karazin how she talks about how she has her slogan of go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. But I'm just, and then I'm scratching my head. It's like, where is the celebration? You know, it seems like the only people celebrating is are you guys when you get the white man or the non-black man. Y'all celebrate. But I'm not seeing, white men high-fiving each other like, damn, you got Keisha, damn, man, you in there, bro, man, I wish I was in your shoes, man, you know, these white dudes are like islands, they're not really, I'm really yet to see, like, white men hyping each other up because they got with a black woman. I don't see Jacob Mason and his white male friends and cousins high fiving him like, "Damn, bro, you got that what is his girlfriend? Where is his girlfriend from? Ghana, man. You got that Ghanaian woman, man. She bad, man. She bad." And that other dude, Colin. I don't see, other white men on his page, high fiving him, man. Like, yeah, man, black women, you're the shit. It's always these islands, even with the guest speakers on Karazin, with the commercial actor that nobody knows. I mean, like, just a random white boy in Hollywood, trying to get an acting gig, and he just happens to be like, yeah, I only date black women, they're so cool and all this shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he's just an island, there's nobody, nobody in his family, or I don't see other white men being inspired or congratulating each other. And that's my thing, like, where is the celebration of a group mindset? Where is the Asian men, congratulating, and this is for the K-poppers that are still mad with me. You need to take down that video, man. You're hurting up my feelings. I don't give a fuck. Well, like I said, where are your, your Asian men, celebrating, high fiving each other for dating, black women, despite the K-poppers that tokenize doing this shit. But when you look at, even with this, there was a commercial, and this is where I have to get on Isadora Storm for her goofy ass, where she makes it seem like Asian men are so in love with black women, and I'm looking at this commercial that came out like a month ago by a company called Watson's Cosmetics, or something like that. I think it's called Watson's Cosmetics or Watson's Malaysia or something. And you have this kind of fable short mini story, this kind of commercial movie, whatever, of this folklore of a Eurasian, Malaysian prince or whatever, and he is looking for the most beautiful woman, so he can marry her or whatever. So he holds this contest, and the contest is gonna be the beautiful woman is gonna be his wife is gonna be determined by the woman with the most beautiful voice, and so he holds the contest, and according to the fable of what they wrote in the narration was that the contest was for like women all around the world, and I'm like, okay, all around the world, but I'm only seeing white, Indian, and Asian women being in the forefront. I'm like, okay, where's if this was all over the world, where are the black women? So, and what's fucked up with the commercial is that they have this woman who's in blackface, and everybody's clowning her. Oh my god, she's so dark. She's so dark. Oh my god, where's the lights? I can't see her. Everybody's clowning her, even the prince. The prince is clowning the hell out of her. And, but he's shocked that she has the most beautiful voice. And then, what happens is that she ends up winning the contest, and he has to kind of muster up the strength to like her despite her dark skin. And this is the bullshit that Isadora Storm doesn't want to talk about with these Asian men, and their attraction to whiteness. And this has been exposed with the other with an Asian kid who went viral talking about ghost fucking. And there's people like Isadora Storm doesn't want to talk about it. Another thing is that in the commercial, okay, so she wins the contest, and it's revealed that she's not dark. And the funny thing about this commercial is that they describe dark skin as like this tar ass shit. And granted, yeah, there are black people who are like dark as tar, but I'm just like, it's so extreme in how they view us, and it's so fucked up to where it's not even appreciative. It's not even nice. And you knowing that, and you already know that the context and connotation of dark skin in a cosmetics commercial. It's an imperfection. It's something that needs to be you know lightened or hidden, you know. And so back to the commercial. Okay, she wins the contest. Da da da. It's revealed she's not dark skinned. She's testing him to see if the prince can really love her, and so they get married or whatever. And I'm like, see, everybody gets caught up, and with Isadora Storm, she did the same thing. Everybody got caught up with the black man in the Chinese ad. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. But it's not like they're avoiding dissing black women, and they will take it. And just like with the issue the with the Korean skit, um, where this fat Asian woman, I don't know if she was fat, I can't remember, but you got this Asian woman playing an African. They're not just making fun of black people in general or black men. They know they're making fun of you too. And and then there's the Bubble Sisters with their gimmicks, wearing blackface, Afro pulse, curls, singing gospel. They knew what the fuck they were doing. So I'm looking around like where is the celebration? How many white men were celebrating Loving's Day? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh, I think I heard a nerve. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh no, they weren't celebrating it that much, were they? You saw shit in the news, but you didn't see. Well, let me look up if Jason Mason made and said anything on Loving's Day, because a lot of these white boys were quiet, and they just talked about it on the news or whatever. But I wasn't seeing white men, you know, break dancing and saying, "Hey man, I got Keisha, man, it's worth it." I didn't see that shit. Let me see if I can find Jacob Mason. Got his little African sister. Okay. Yeah, his channel is his official channel is quiet. Wait, yeah, he's a little active. He's taking pictures with old girl. Okay. I don't even know why nigga made a T-shirt out of a Jacob Mason post. Okay, whatever. Yeah, his page is kind of quiet because he ain't posting a lot of shit anymore. He's just posting stuff with his girlfriend. You know, he looked like he came up. Oh, they got this nigga in a daishiki. Oh god, I gotta show this to my friend. They got this nigga in a daishiki. This is fucking hilarious. Let me send this to my friends. Okay. But yeah, Jacob Mason didn't say nothing about Lovin's Day, you know, but maybe he doesn't have to. He's probably more active on his Twitter or Instagram. Most likely, people are more active on on their Twitter account than anything. So yeah, he doesn't post much or make any of those over dramatic posts. He just talking about his girlfriend, just taking pictures with his girlfriend or whatever. Nigga looks gay as fuck. Yeah, he's been really he's been a kind of inactive lately. But yeah, you know, where is the celebration? Where is the bottles being popped? And so I can understand and appreciate, hey, the non-black men that loves black women, but basically all you're getting is an individual, or let's just kind of use an analogy, a private party. You know, while you're getting private parties, white girls are getting a block party. They're getting, they get no, not even just a block party. They're getting a festival. You know, but that's my video. I ain't gotta really talk more about this shit.